Today I am going to explain module number 3, higher order ordinary differential equation. So first one is definition of order and degree. So order means the order of a differential equation is the order of the highest derivative present in it. For example, 1 plus dy by dx square bracket raised to cube is equal to c square into d square y by dx square bracket square. So in left hand side it is dy by dx, order is 1, and in right hand side d square y by dx square means its order is 2. Suppose in place of d square y by dx square, if it is d raised to 4 of y by dx raised to 4, then its order become 4 here. So such types of example is called here higher order differential equation. So highest order is called its order of the equation, that is second order, and the power of second order is 2, therefore its degree is also 2. The next one is degree. The degree of a differential equation is the degree of highest order derivative present in it after the equation has been free from fraction. Example, y into dy by dx is equal to x into dy by dx square. So order of left hand side and right hand side is 1 here, dy by dx and dy by dx here, but the power of right hand side is 2, therefore its degree is considered as 2, first order and second degree. So this is about the definition of order and degree. The next one is linear differential equation. Linear differential equation of second and higher order with constant coefficient. Suppose if the differential equation of nth order equation is in the form of d raised to n of y by dx raised to n plus a1 d raised to n minus 1 of y by dx raised to n minus 1, so on, which is equal to pi of x here. So here a1, a2, a3, a4 up to an, these are all constants, is called linear differential equation of nth order with constant coefficient, and here pi of x is a function of x. Here pi of x is a function of x here. Then equation 1 can be written in symbolic form as, so in place of d by dx we have to using capital D, that is d raised to n, and second term d by dx is again capital D and its power become n minus 1. So we will continue the same process, which is equal to pi of x here. So left hand side can be also written in short form as f of d into y. So f of d means d raised to n, d raised to n minus 1, d raised to n minus 2, and so on. So suppose if pi of x value becomes 0, then equation is said to be homogeneous equation, that is f of d into y equal to 0. Suppose if phi of x is not equal to 0, then this whole term is said to be non-homogeneous equation. So this is about linear differential equation of second and higher order with constant coefficients. Solution of a homogeneous second order linear differential equation. Consider the homogeneous equation in the form of d square y by dx square plus p into dy by dx plus q into y is equal to 0. Here p and q are constant, Now we will expressing equation 1 in symbolic form as capital T square plus P into capital T plus Q, and take y as common, which is equal to 0. So here capital D denotes d by dx. So now replace the capital D by m. So equation become m square plus pm plus q is equal to 0. So this equation is called here auxiliary equation or characteristics equation. And equation 3 is in quadratic equation, and it has two solutions because the highest power of m is m square, means it has two roots. If it is m cube, 3 roots. If it is m raised to 4, then 4 roots here. So here m square denotes equation 3 containing 2 roots, and these 2 roots are in the form of first one either real and distinct or different roots. Second one is the roots of equation 3 become real and coincident. Coincident means equal roots. And third possibility is roots are complex here. So the roots of equation 3 may be real and different, or real and equal, or roots are complex here. Now we will again discussing these three terms one by one. Case number 1, roots are real and different. The roots of real and different, say m1 and m2. So here m1 is different value and m2 is different value, that is m1 is not equal to m2. Hence the solution of equation 1 is in the form of y equal to c1 e to the power m1x plus c2 e to the power m2x here. And here c1 and c2 are constant. For example, if the roots are 2 and 3, so in 2 and 3, so 2 and 3 both are different value, so its general solution becomes c1 e to the power 2x plus c2 e to the power 3x. So you have to choose any value of m1 and m2. Then second possibility is case number 2, roots are equal. For example, m1 is equal to m2, it is commonly taken as m. Hence the general solution of equation 1 is in the form of y equal to c1 plus c2x into e to the power mx. For example, if m1 is equal to 5 and m2 is also equal to 5, then its value become 5. So in that case, general solution becomes c1 plus c2x e to the power 5x. Then third and last case, roots are complex. The roots are complex, say alpha plus or minus I beta. Here alpha is called real part and I beta is called imaginary part here. If the roots are complex, then the general solution of equation 1 can be written as e to the power alpha x. So use the real part into bracket c1 cos beta x plus c2 sin beta x here. So which is the method for writing the general solution when roots are real and equal, real and different, and roots are complex here. So you have to remember it, these three form of writing the general solution, so which is help us while solving the examples on homogeneous and non-homogeneous equation. Now examples on homogeneous equation where we will calculating the roots of the equation and also writing the general solution. Example 1. Solve d square y by dx square minus dy by dx minus 6y is equal to 0. So first step is we have to expressing the given differential equation in symbolic form. So replace d by dx as capital D square, capital D and minus 6 here, and take these y as common. So d square minus d minus 6 into y is equal to 0. Then again put d value as m, or d is replaced by m. So equation become m square minus m minus 6 equal to 0. So this equation is called here auxiliary equation. Now we will factorizing this equation, it become m square minus 3m plus 2m minus 6 equal to 0. So in first two term m is common, so m minus 3. Then in third and fourth term 2 is common, 2 into bracket m plus 2. So m minus 3 equal to 0 or m plus 2 equal to 0. So which use the m value as plus 3 and m is equal to minus 2. So 3 and minus 2, both the roots are real, but these two roots are different. Hence its general solution is y equal to c1 e to the power 3x plus c2 e to the power minus 2x. So by using the calculator you can calculate the root of equation directly. Second example, solve d square plus 8d plus 16 into y equal to 0. Solution. So here given equation already in symbolic form, so directly with replacing capital D by m, m square plus 8m plus 16 is equal to 0. So which is called auxiliary equation. So same equation can be also denoted as m plus 4 bracket square. If we expand this equation, again we will get it the same equation. So m plus 4 whole square means m plus 4 into m plus 4, 2 times here, or m is equal to minus 4, m is equal to minus 4. So minus 4 and minus 4, both the roots are real and equal roots here. So hence its general solution is c1 plus c2x e to the power minus 4x here. Then example 3. Solve d cube y by dx cube plus 6 d square y by dx square plus 11 dy by dx plus 6y equal to 0. Solution. So again write the given differential equation in symbolic form. D cube 6d square 11d and 6 is equal to 0. So with the help of calculator we'll directly calculate the roots of the equation, or otherwise we'll solving the problems manually. So now I'll explain how to calculate roots manually if you have no calculator. So in this equation we'll substituting suitable value of m here, so such that equation become 0. So it starts from m equal to 1 plus 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 etc. and check it whether it gives the 0 or not here, or otherwise you will substitute m value as negative numbers minus 1, minus 2, minus 3 etc. So now if m is equal to minus 1, if you substitute m equal to minus 1 in this equation, so equation become minus 1 cube is minus 1, minus 1 square is plus 1, that is plus 6, and 11 into minus m is minus 11 plus 6. So plus 6 plus 6 12 minus 11 minus 1 minus 12. So minus 12 plus 12 equation become 0. So when m equal to minus 1 equation becomes 0, it denotes that m equal to minus 1 be the first root of cubic equation. So now with the help of m equal to minus 1, we will calculating remaining two roots here by using synthetic division method. So in synthetic division method, we will using the coefficient of m cube as 1, m square as 6, m as 11 and constant 6, and then use m is equal to minus 1. So m is equal to minus 1. So here we will always writing 0 first, then add 190, so which gives the plus 1. So then multiply this plus 1 with minus 1 and write here. So 1 into minus 1 minus 1, and again add 6 and minus 1, which gives the plus 5. Then multiply 5 into minus 1 and write here minus 5, and add 11 minus 5, which gives the 6. Then again multiply 6 into minus 1 and write here, so which gives minus 6 here, and plus 6 minus 6, so last term is always 0. So once again we will expressing these number in equation format, m square m and constant. So m square plus 5m plus 6 equal to 0. So this denotes that we will reduce the cubic equation into square equation. So again with the help of calculator, you can calculate the roots of quadratic equation, or otherwise factorize the equation, and we will get it the value as m equal to minus 2 and minus 3. So now equation is cubic, so it has totally 3 roots, m equal to minus 1, m equal to minus 2 and m equal to minus 3. So all the 3 roots are different. So therefore its general solution is y equal to c1 e to the power minus x plus c2 into e to the power minus 2x plus c3 into e to the power minus 3x. Now fourth example, solve d cube plus y equal to 0. Solution, its auxiliary equation is m cube plus 1 into y equal to 0, or d is replaced by m cube plus 1 into y equal to 0. So m cube means again it is cubic roots, it has 3 roots here. So here also substitute the suitable value of m such that equation become 0. So try it, m value as plus or minus 1, plus or minus 2 and plus or minus 3, etc. If you substitute m equal to minus 1 in this equation, so equation become 0. So this denotes that m equal to minus 1 is the first root here. Now by applying synthetic division method, we calculating the remaining roots here. So use the coefficient of m cube as 1. So in this equation m square term is absent, so you have to considering it coefficient as 0. Similarly m term is absent, its coefficient is considered as 0. So m cube, m square, m, and finally constant. So constant is 1. So once again write here 0 first and add 1 and 0, which gives the 1. Now multiply 1 and minus 1 right here, and add 0 minus 1 minus 1. Then multiply minus 1 into minus 1, that become plus 1. So 0 plus 1 is 1. Then 1 into minus 1 minus 1, so last term again 0. So express this number in equation form m square minus m and constant. M square minus m plus 1 equal to 0. So again, by using calculator, you will calculate the roots of quadratic equation which use the complex roots here, that is 1 by 2 plus or minus square root of 3 by 2 into I here. So equation is cubic, means it has 3 roots. First one is m equal to minus 1, second one is 1 by 2 plus square root of 3 by 2i, and third root is 1 by 2 minus square root of 3 by 2i. So therefore its general solution is, first one is c1 e to the power minus x plus general solution for complex roots e to the power 1 by 2x, then c2 cos square root of 3 by 2x plus c3 sin square root of 3 divided by 2x. So these are the few examples for solving the problems when the roots are different.